What's up, guys? So embarrassing. I was talking to myself and didn't even realize I wasn't even on camera. But it's okay. Top of the morning to you, everybody. Happy, happy, happy St. Patrick's Day post. I get it, because look, it's the day after, but it is what it is. And in true fashion, I figured I'd still go ahead and put my St. Patty's shirt on. You know what I mean? So, happy St. Patty's Day. What's up, guys? Good morning. Happy Monday. It is Mondays, guys. That's how I inspire myself to wake up on Mondays. I just call it Money Mondays. I don't know about you, but that looks like money. Yep, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am back. Yep, I'm back from a very awesome vacation. How are y'all doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, Phins? Sally in the building. First one in the building. How you doing? Thank you for coming. Good morning, Dolphins in the mind. Good morning, Miss Phins. How are you feeling so far about the Dolphins have done so far in free agency? Ooh, great question. I'm gonna ask you guys to put in your questions. I'm gonna answer questions today. Not that I don't answer questions every day, but like any specific questions you want to answer, just put Miss Phins and then let me know so that way I know it's a question, and then that way I can go ahead and like answer it. So I'm gonna highlight it. I'm gonna answer that for you, Dolphins in the mind, in a little bit. But good morning to you, sir. Good morning, Manolo. Welcome, hey, Tony Montana. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Good morning, Steve. Welcome. Good morning. Good day. Live, laugh, and like. Yes, hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button. Good morning, V21. Good morning, Miss Phins, and good morning, chat. Welcome. Good morning. How you doing, Jeremiah? Welcome. Good morning, Miss Phins. Let's all help out Miss Phins by smashing that like button. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it. Good morning, Aquavision. Welcome. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. Much appreciated. Continue to hit that like button and continue to come through, guys. Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and like always, remind you to go ahead and hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button. Let's hit this on. Let me take this puppy off. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like. Holy smokes, this is hard to take off. Hit that like button. Where are my scissors? Sorry. There we go. It's ridiculous. Hit the like button, guys. Share, subscribe. Let everybody know we are live. Yes, yes, yes. It was so much fun. I got to meet a couple of fans yesterday. I didn't. They just came up to me. You're Miss Phins, and I'm like, yes, I am. How are you doing? So, yep. If you're somewhere in South Florida, you might end up, running into me. So, um, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. But like always, guys, I love meeting new fans. It's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. As always, public service announcement. Let's keep it clean. Be nice to everybody. Please debate your little hearts out. 'Cause I love debating. But also keep in mind, that you can debate and still be kind to each other, still be respectful. So let's do that as well. You can find Miss Fans Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern, every Monday to Friday. Okay. You also can become a member of the family as well. Thank you to all the members, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Big time celebrity. No, not at all. But funny, it's not. I usually get recognized more for either high school or college. That's typically what I get recognized for. But now I'm getting recognized because of Misfits. I was like, stop it. But hi. It's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. So please become a member, guys. As always, you can donate to the channel. There's so many ways. And thank you for everybody that does become a member, man. You guys, you may not think you're doing much by becoming a member and giving a few dollars a month, or doing a super chat or super sticker, super thing, or even hitting the like button or subscribing. Like, it really shows that you guys appreciate what you're getting here, and lets me know that I should continue to do this. I mean, once in a while I'm like, I don't know, I'm feeling like Tehran, maybe I shouldn't. But then I'm like, nah, I love this too much. I really do. I enjoy doing this, but I can't do it without you guys and getting the back and forth. And I love that's probably my favorite part. Going back and forth with you guys. Some of you guys, y'all don't know how to push my buttons, but for the most part, I love going back and forth with you guys. And it's a blessing to be here. It's a blessing to be able to meet so many awesome people, online at least, that truly love the team as much as I do, because I love this team. I mean, what I mean? But I love that you guys love the team too as much as I do, and that's what makes it for me. So thank you guys. And like always, we win together, we lose together. Dolphins for life. Let's get her done, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we got more people in the building. Yeah, hit that like button. Did you sign any autographs or take any pictures with these fans? Uh, I didn't take pictures, but I was asked for my autograph. So yeah, um, which I was like, sure, I thought that was pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Good morning, Franklin C. Huffle. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning, Joe. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see you. Good morning, Ryan. Welcome, buddy. Welcome. Ooh, Jorvis says Barry Jackson reported Quez Watson was a receiver we are looking at. Hey, I mean, hey, we definitely got to take a look at that. You never know. Might be somebody serious that we should probably do. Good morning, Dakota. How you doing? Good morning from Jets family. Yep. Welcome, welcome. I see if it's Sunny, of course. You're gonna ask a question. Miss Fizz, should the Dolphins prioritize signing Waddle or Holland first? I'm gonna talk about that a little later. Yeah. Been in the year since yesterday morning due to. Oh man. Well, I hope you're doing better, Dakota. Oh, St. Patrick's Day. Oof. Well, I hope everything's going well for you, and I hope that you're doing better for sure. Listen, some of us need a lot of oxygen. Honestly, I feel like I need some right now. But I'm glad you're here. Actually, wait a minute. Are you like not supposed to be on like the phone and stuff if you're in the hospital, or is that just me? Like, we'll see. Uh, Anywho, Dakota, if I can bring you a smile, I will. So feel better. We're all rooting for you. Okay, be good. Franklin, welcome. Timothy, welcome. Uh, yes, yes, yeah. What's up, hooked up Jew? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, Cat for Life. Welcome, welcome. Miss Fins, even on the other side, I love you. Love you too, Dakota. It's okay, I still really despise your team forever, but I appreciate the fans. You fans are awesome. I mean, some of you guys. It is New York or New Jersey, so but for the most part, most of you guys are good. Good morning, Lady Dolphin, Miss Fins, and everyone. How y'all doing? Check your bowls. Good morning, Chef Jew. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Awesome. Manolo asked Miss Fins, any special places you visited in Key West? I'll talk about that in a little bit. It was a lot of fun. Not gonna lie, a lot of fun. Now they let me have my phone with me. Cool, awesome, lucky. Sometimes they're really strict. So, hey, what's up, Don Fanatico? We met yesterday. How you doing? What's up, Miss Fizz? Good morning, buddy. I hope it didn't get too crazy yesterday for you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, buddy? B MacD, Chef Drew, good morning. Good morning, B MacD. Welcome, buddy. Ryan says we signed one of my favorite Madden players. Did we officially sign him? I didn't see an update on that. Let me double check. Whilst I have the you peeps up here, let me see. Oh man, let me tell you something. This whole March Madness situation, and no, don't ask me because I don't really know much about it. But uh, I'm telling you right now, I said the same thing. RG3. Um, no way we signed him already. I know somebody said that. Nope, no, I haven't seen it yet. But hey, if we ended up getting him, I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh wow! So I did see this though. It looks like Carter Williams, guys. This is from Barry Jackson. Shout out to Barry. He says that Carter Williams' knee injury was significant and he's not signing anywhere anytime soon. His agent Drew Rosenhaus said on his regular Sunday night WSVN segment. Channel 7 News report live. Summer. It's a bummer. That is a bummer. Oh, and it looks like Benogany found a home with the Commanders. Hey, good for him, honestly. I hope that he gets an opportunity to really showcase his his talents. Let's see here. Wow, that's a large one. Oh, yeah. Still don't see anything else. So we'll get back to it. If I find something or any other ones, I'll let you guys know, guys. Um, let's see here. Did you like the re-signing of Barrios? I'm gonna talk about Barrios. I'm not gonna lie to you. I totally did a pump fist for that one. I truly did. I was happy. Oh, I hate CGI. Oh, Lord. Okay. Let me see here. Da-da-da. As long as it ain't Buffalo or New England. Yep. Let's see here. Not sure if he's. Yeah, it looks like we were looking at him, Ryan, but I don't see that it was official. I don't know, but both Mike Williams and Clowney are scheduled to meet with the Jets today. Yeah, that's interesting. It'll be horrible if you guys sign Mike Williams. I'll be very upset. Now, Jadavian Clowney, I don't know about him, but Williams, yeah. Let's see here. Rumor has it already offered a table 1 year, 8 million. We'll see. He Dolphins says Roseanne did say that Connor Williams will not be signing until he gets healthy. Makes sense. Yeah, Bears, we definitely did resign. I'm very happy. Am I super? But you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. He was signed for moral support or something because he does nothing on the field. Stop. Okay. Yes, he does. Thank you. Bears underwhelmed in 23. No muffed catches is the plus. There you go. What's up, Sean? Red, White, and Bills. How you doing? Good morning, Miss Phins. Or I should say, good morning. And chat. Oh, hope you win today. Hope so too. What's up, Shekel? How you doing, sir? Good morning. Good morning. Aloha, Miss Fins and Fins fans. Are you doing a bracket challenge? ESPN allows you to create your own kind of like fantasy pick 'em. No, because I don't really care, honestly, about March Madness. I don't watch. I don't really care for it. I don't anything college. I really don't care for it, to be honest with you. Unless it's like any Florida teams, I'm always gonna root for them, but I don't really care for college sports because it's way too many schools. I can't. But if you're gonna ask me, oh, what's your top? The Canes will always be number one. I'd say I go Canes first, Gators second, and Knowles third, and then I'll go like second tier, like my alma mater, and then probably FAU, then FIU, then UCF, USF, whatever other little tiny schools are there. So there you go. Clowney always shunning the Fins for some reason. Watching him go to this, honestly, yeah, I get it, dude. But at this point, I don't expect. I don't expect anybody to go. Go Canes, go Gators. Forget FSU. I'm a Florida girl, and every important part of my life, all three of them were ruling college sports. So there's just nothing that I wanted to do that would have been like anything extra. So for me, yeah, it's like that. Canes, Gators, Knowles. It is what it is. But ladies and gentlemen, now that I got you guys, I got a couple questions in there, which is good. I'm gonna give you some of the updates that I've seen, like kind of like the rosters and where it's at. Some of the players that we actually brought in, and give you kind of my thoughts on them, and then also too, I'll give you a little recap of how the Key West went, which was awesome. That's all I gotta say. It was awesome. You know. Now the I'm gonna start with the smallest one because we're gonna be honest. Look, the Dolphins. We've been making some moves, guys, and you know what? Let me ask y'all this. So far, with the last four players we signed, I'm gonna go over them real quick just so y'all know. The very last four players prior to, let me see here. Okay, no, they haven't even updated this. You guys suck. Sorry, ESPN sucks. Um, or maybe I just need a refresh. We'll see. Maybe I spoke too soon. Nope, I didn't speak too soon. They do suck. Uh, Anywho, forget them. Look, second to last, which is on the 15th, we ended up signing four dudes, and then we signed some more guys. So we signed defensive tackle Neville Gallimore. We signed Brewer, middle linebacker Anthony Walker, tight end Jody Forster. We spoke about them this Thursday and Friday. So it is what it is. Now the other new guys that we went to go ahead and sign, those are the guys that I wanted to go ahead and discuss. Because right now we brought in Bonito Jones. I was like, really? Because when I saw his name, I was like, wasn't he here last year? Or like the year before? That name, Bonito, it's kind of hard not to remember. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. So yeah, so we got the Bonito Jones. We Jody Fordson was the other guy, the tight end. Okay. The Sean Hand, we brought him back. Okay. Nothing really major. Braxton Berrios, we re-signed him. I'm not gonna lie, I was very happy because I'm like, yes, I really like Berrios. It just depends on how they end up using him. We gotta see how they end up using him. At the end of the day, I expect him to use him a little bit more. He's really more of our wide receiver four. And I'm gonna go over the wide receiver route just so you guys have a little odd layer. I don't think we're done with wide receivers either. Good morning, Michael Day. Welcome. But that was actually pretty good. On another note, Deshaun Elliott went to the Steelers. My brother was very happy about that. And then we had this long discussion about how I gotta talk about Fields. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. That was some crazy stuff. I don't know if y'all saw that, but that whole Steelers quarterback situation was crazy. We'll talk about it in a second. As you can see, I lost my voice this weekend, so it's kind of hard for me right now to talk, but we can manage. And then Kendall Fuller. That's the one where I was like, ooh, okay. Not too bad. Last year he had a 67.1 completion percentage, so he was good. 488 yards allowed. Now this is the only part where I was like, he was tied for second, so like second worst when it came to touchdowns allowed with six. That's not good at all. He did have nine pass blocking. Sorry, pass blocks and then two interceptions. So that's not bad. But I was a little bit concerned about how many touchdowns he did give up. He's supposed to be your Xavier Howard um, replacement, but I mean, what, 2 years, 16.5 million? Yeah, we better get something out of him. In my opinion, he'll probably end up starting opposite of Jalen Ramsey. At least right now, the team has him, Ramsey on one side, and which they have him on the other side. There you go. So not too shabby, you would say. That'll be very interesting to see how he ends up working out with us. He went undrafted and signed with Washington when he started, so we got to see how he works well with with Jalen Ramsey. Because one thing that I noticed, a lot of our players, they really play off each other really well. That's why you have shake and bake. Uh, um, and some of that. No, it's not how they did Fields dirty. No, no, no. It's opposite of that. I'll explain in a second. Hunter Renfro will be a great third down wide receiver. Maybe, maybe. I don't know if I would, especially now that we got Renfro would have been my Braxton Berrios replacement, but we got Berrios back, so I wouldn't. Uh, I wouldn't really. I don't know. Having him, I don't know if he's a solid wide receiver three. Now Berrios is a wide receiver four. We still need a wide receiver three, in my opinion, and a lot of people have the same general consensus. But we'll see how Ramsey and Fuller end up playing with each other. Um, that'll be pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Now, does that mean that Cam Smith is automatically out? No. So Cam Smith right now is slotted to be Fuller's backup, and Nick Needham is slotted right now the way they have it, being Jalen Ramsey's backup. Okay, our nickelback is Cater Kohu at this point, with Saran Neal as his backup. So, mm, I mean, I don't mind in our corner room right now. I feel like we have good diversity in the corner room, so we should see exactly how that ends up going. But yeah, Dakota, remember your words, buddy. Sorry, but I gotta remove that. I know what you mean, but gotta keep it PG. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Michelle. Welcome, buddy. Welcome to the building. We're just going over some some updates here. He Dolphins says Ramsey will be doing a lot of traveling in this defense. We'll see. We'll see. But those were the pickups that we got. Honestly, I mean, cat bodies. We'll see. Look, when you have two quarterbacks, you have no quarterbacks. When you have two GMs, you have no GMs. Oh, sorry. I thought I saw something really weird. Oof. Anywho, good morning, Cat for Life. Um, now we have four defensive tackles. What the heck are these guys sticking? Anywho, just technically we have six. Actually, they signed four. So Sealer was the only one that we had. We re-signed Deshaun Hand. They have Deshaun Hand listed as Sealer's opposite. You got Jonathan Harris that we picked up, and Neville Gallimore, and then Isaiah Mack and Nixon and Davion Nixon. Oh God, this is gonna be very interesting. I feel like we don't have no tackles. But what do you do? Get a fifth one? You can't get. You can't. You can't. Benito Jones, Brandon Pilly. Oh Lord. We'll see how they. The only. This is the defense. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about these, but it is what it is at this point. No, you're good, Dakota. Don't worry. No worries. No worries. We just, kids do watch this show and they read the comments, so we want to make sure we just keep it clean for them. That's all. Hit that like button, guys. We got over 40 people in here. Shout out to everybody on Twitter and Twitch. Appreciate you guys. Twitter. Yeah. Thank you guys. Do me a favor though. I can't always see the comments from Twitter. So if you guys want to come over to YouTube real quick, hit that like button, subscribe. That'd be great. It's a great way to help out the channel too. And it's absolutely free, guys. Really, really appreciate it, guys. Um, that was it as far as the major people that we brought in, to be honest with you. Overall, it is what it is at this point. The Dolphins, excuse me, they're just bringing camp bodies at this point. You know what I mean? Remember, we need to fill a 90-person roster. We're at 51. Let me show you guys this. Also, too, that's on the cap space. Since we're already doing updates real quick. Press. There you go. So right now we have about $4.5 million in cap space right now. That's where we're at. We have a total of $22.3 million in dead cap as well. And if you want to know where that dead cap money is, it's all that money. All these players, just these are just tiny dollars that these guys get. The big ticket items. Byron Jones, we're still paying him $10 million. Jerome Baker, 4.97. Agba, 4 million. Cedric Wilson Jr., 2.5. Another Byron Jones, almost 600,000. Elijah Higgins, 130,000. Ryan Hayes, 65,000. So that's where that money comes from, in case you're wondering. Let's see here. So you see all the players that we have. It's interesting. Some of these guys haven't been put over. Yeah, over the cat needs to put some of these gentlemen. Or actually, I could technically put them in. Problem is, we don't have. There are some people we don't have contracts for, or at least I haven't seen the updated contracts. So I gotta check it out. That's probably why they haven't put them over. But these are your guys. You see Neil, Johnu Smith. It's just dude. I mean, they're in the team now. Schwartz, Keon, Mack, Nixon. So that's the top 51 players. And then these are the extra guys over here as well. We've got 56 players under contract. So that means that we still need 34 more players. So the Dolphins now have to sign 34 more players, and we only have $4 million in cap space. That's not good. Ooh, Joe Riz asked a great question, which I'm pulling up all the questions. I'm going to ask all those questions or answer your questions um, in a second. But this is a great question. After the moves we've made, what do you think we do with our first round pick? I'm gonna tell you what I think we should do, and then what I think they will do, so you guys have it. But I want to give you guys also an update here, so you know how many players we got under contract right now. Which these guys again, Deshaun Hand still hasn't hit yet. Like I guess they haven't gotten a contract over yet, and or updated. At least this was updated this morning. I updated this morning, unless it changed. Could have happened, but nope. Still got 4.5. So a couple of these guys like Barrios, right? He'll be moved over. Deshaun Hand, he'll be moved over too. So there you go. Interesting how River Craycraft is still available. Oh, will Miami bring him back? Probably. Because I know my team. You gotta know. Know definitively what the team is gonna do, but we can guesstimate based on what they've done in the past. You know, that's essentially what do you think Vegas does? Looking at all these odds, well, they take into consideration what the team has done in the past, what their current moves are, and based on those two things, the history of that team, history of the GM, owner, whatever, history of that coach, and from there, they take a look at the history of each player. Put those two puppies together, and that's how they give you the Vegas odds. Vegas is always right. Okay, great. They're looking at the same stuff we're looking at too. The only difference is that they tell you, okay, well, I'm willing to pay you this much if you wager this much. That's it. You know? Now, as far as when it comes to um the Dolphins, we gotta wait. Hey, check money, how you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? Hey, this I can't wait to go over. I have to see when my guy is available. Maybe this week, so we can get him over. But I'd love to go ahead and go over what the Bills are doing, and if I can find somebody from the Jets, that'll be pretty cool. And we can go over what the Jets moves are and things like that. Now, where are we? Another thing I wanted to go ahead and show you guys. Da, 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 da. Where is this puppy? Give me a second. Oh, go Dolphins. I just thought it was such a cute picture. Let me see here. Oh, here it is. Again, ladies and gentlemen, you know I always like to show you and recap you our picks so far. We still got the same picks, okay? You got the first round pick, pick 21. We got second round pick, which is the 23rd pick in the second round, 55th overall. We've got the fifth round pick, which is the 23rd overall. I mean, 23rd in the fifth round, but 158th overall. We've got the Chicago sixth round pick. It's the eighth pick in the sixth round, but 184th overall. We've got the other sixth round pick for ours. It's 22nd in the round, but 198th overall. Then you have the seventh round pick, which is a 21st pick in the seventh round, but 241st overall. Okay. So I know that you guys. So you guys asked. Let me put it up here. We'll go a little backwards real quick since we're already talking about it, and I brought it up. Jervis had a great question. After the moves we've made, what do you think we do with our first round pick? So another answer that you gotta think: have we filled the holes that we needed to? When you and I spoke, you guys said I spoke. We talked about okay, what are the Dolphins' needs? What are the major needs that we need? Well, I mean, if you take a look at it, look at all the players we lost. We absolutely had several needs. Like, and I get that we already have, but at that point, we were talking about okay, we need O line, we need a left tackle, we need a guard, we need a center, we need even a right guard at this point. You know, in defense, we need linebackers, we need a nose tackle, we need a defensive tackle, we need an edge at least. You know, we need safeties. We had no safeties, like literally no safeties at all, except one. We need safeties. We need corners. We only have a couple corners. That's it. We gotta obviously go ahead and get back since we didn't have Howard. We had to get a Howard replacement. So on and so forth. Water break. Now, me personally, especially with the picks that are available. Now, I've been telling you guys this. Once I made this realization, I realized, man, the Dolphins really are expecting to do this. I don't know why, but this is what they're doing. We are in a win now mode. I know you guys have heard me say this a million times. We are in a win now mode, right? But we're also developing. I don't think that's a winning formula, but that's what they think they need to be doing to maximize and give us the best opportunity to get the Super Bowl, right? Okay, cool, whatever. I told you I gave into it. Now, in my opinion, unless I'm getting a stud, and I mean stud, and I know you guys have heard it because I keep getting stuck with that word stud, but I'm being serious. Unless we're getting a stud at tackle, whether it's defense or offense, I am trading back that 21st pick. I'm going to try to pick up as much as possible. If I can swap first and pick up a second and a third, I'll do that and then take that other first and swap back again or right out of the first round and pick up more thirds, more fours, more seconds. We don't have any third or fourth rounders, and that's I feel like the meat and potatoes where you get really good bang for your buck. It's that third and fourth round, really. Because you expect the first rounders to be good because they're first rounders for a reason. But what you really want is when you start hitting on those third round picks, those second round picks, the third round picks, you're like, ooh. Because A, it's not going to cost you contract wise as much. In reality, in capital, as in draft picks, is not costing you as much either. Okay? So for me personally, I want to trade out of that 21st, and I'm getting as many picks as possible. But Miss Fizz, if we're gonna win that much, forget those picks, guys. You can trade picks for players too. If there's a free agent that we're really interested in, me, how much for this guy? Oh, we want this. Well, I don't got that, but I have this and this, and we can do this. You know what I mean? The back and forth and whatever. So yeah, you could trade picks for players. But if I only got two picks, I'm not gonna be able to do much with that, am I? But and right now we only have what, six. If I can turn that first round pick and gain an extra three picks on top of that one, so in total like four picks, I'm doing it. I'm doing it because that will give me more ammunition to fill up more holes. And this is gonna go into another question that was asked, and we're gonna go over that too. Now, what do I think the Dolphins will do? Because your question, Joe, was after the moves we're gonna move we made. What do you think we'll do with that first round pick? I think they might go BPA, best player available. They're gonna have their draft board. They're gonna have what they have. I think that they will go best player available, especially since we haven't picked in the first round in the last seasons. I think I think that they're gonna go BPA, best player available. Yeah, that's probably. I mean, if you look, I mean, guys, we our defense got decimated, 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 like absolutely decimated. We started out free agency, guys, with 10 defensive players. 10, ladies and gentlemen. 11, 12. Sorry, 12. I forgot about um, Phillips and Chubb because I have them in the red because they're injured. But we started out with 12, 12 players in our defense. So far, we've added either through free agency or like re-signing our free agent guys or picking up free agents. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 players. We've either re-signed, but the majority have been pickups for free agency. That's a lot of players, ladies and gentlemen. This defense. Offenses hasn't been that bad. Not at all. I mean, we signed what? Jody Forson, the tight end. He's behind, and also Johnu Smith. Johnu Smith right now is listed as the number one tight end, then Smythe, then Hill, then Forster, then Tanner Connor. We also saw Aaron Brewer, our center. So those three guys were actually free agents we picked up for the offense. Guys that we re-signed: Augmen, Braxton Berrios. Those are the two of the guys that played that were re-signed, and the other six were just people that we brought back as Robert Jones. And Robert Jones was the other one too that we did that. But then we had Schwartz and Sanders and Hayes and Hines and Sexton and technically Connor that we brought in for future contracts. So nothing like our defense being decimated. So and we got a new DC, Anthony Weaver, was brought in. Now, what do I think of us re-signing Barrios? I love it. I still think he's very flexible. I get it. He didn't have any special teams like explosive returns or anything like that. I would have liked to see some of that stuff, but I still think he's a very reliable wide receiver and also too flexible wide receiver. So I think I mean, you can stick him on the outside. You could mostly stick him in the slot position. I like him. I like him. I really do. I liked it again. I thought it was a pretty good to bring him back because I didn't think that it was gonna really hurt the team. I thought it was just gonna add to the team. Man, you guys are busy. Let's see here. What's up, Adam S? Welcome, buddy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Chargers, yeah. Chargers are cleaning house, man. Yep. There are several teams that have two early seconds this year. Hey, if we can snag one or two of those, I'm willing to take it. I'm telling you, I'm willing to take it. Yeah. Let me go back to the other question here. Let's see here. Oh, I think I answered this one already. Barry Jackson reported Quest Watkins was a receiver we're looking at. Yeah, I mean, I know their body, to be honest with you. Dolphins Certified says, good morning, Mrs. How are you feeling so far about the Dolphins having done so far in free agency? I think that we have some gaping holes in the team, that the team is using a lot of gum to try to cover those holes in the ship so that we can continue to sail the big blue ocean called the NFL season. That's what I think right now. We're putting in a lot of bodies. Now, if you take a look at the way he's setting it up, semi similar to last year, a lot of 1 year contracts, a couple 2 year contracts, but really 1 year contracts, you know? Let's go. Let's see what we can put together. Now that we're going to go ahead and, we're going to extend at least, by everybody's account, the extension for Tua is coming. They're not in a rush because they know they need to take care of certain pieces to make sure that we could put a bodies around him. You know what I mean? And right now, um, which is interesting, if we would have kept, if we would have kept Fangio, this would have been the year he would have had the opportunity to get some other players he would have wanted for his scheme, which everybody runs, but whatever. We're neither here nor there. Um, it is what it is. We got Weaver, and and in Weaver we will trust. Uh, but right now with this free agency moves, I graded it last week as a C plus. Nothing too fancy. Bringing back some guys like we did last off season. Much to be expected. I can't say this is a we're running it back because it's not. I'm also not gonna say that this is a complete rebuild because it's not either. I hate using the word, but it's a retool. You know, I think it's more of a patchwork more than anything else. All right players who are either injury prone or coming off an injury, who are looking for that second chance, get them on a cheap 1 year deal. Okay, cool. We got bodies. Remember, we need 90 of them. So with that, I mean, I can't even. There's nobody here that's like super eye popping for me. Maybe the Poyer one, I'll give you that. But physically, I mean, obviously all the schematics that we're gonna get from him, that'll be great. But he's old, But I still think he's got some legs underneath him. He can make some stuff happen. The Kendra Fuller. Okay, cool. Jordan Brooks. Okay, cool. Get it. You got a center, Aaron Brewer. Got it. Johnu Smith. Ooh. I'm not blown away by anybody. So that means that he is going. He still hasn't done his big splash. And I think it's going to be after. Like almost always happens after the draft. That one super insane like pickup, and you're like, what? How did we even? Oh my God! Every year happens. I'm like, I gotta keep tempers down. I gotta stay even keel because this is what he does every single time. So I'm like, whatever. I'm here for it. Excuse me. Mm. Gotta keep the vocals, hydrated. Let me see. Morning, Case. Welcome, buddy. True Blazer. Welcome, welcome. Trust is a strong word. Yeah. I've been Harshman's fans. B plus. No. Oh, I'm not there yet. Not there yet. You're filling up bodies. We're not even getting the same caliber of the guys we lost. I mean, granted, you're not gonna get 100% of what you lost, but can I at least get 50 or 60%? Like, you're not gonna convince me that four different defensive tackles, are gonna equate to one Christian Wilkins. None of them are even close to the man's production last year. Even if you just want to look at last year. I'm not even trying to look at the whole career. Just last year. And you got four. For what? Like, oh, Lord. Okay, says, Miss Phins, why hasn't a backup QB been addressed yet? And are there any upgrades at the position? Great question. I'm gonna put in my little questions. I'm gonna answer that because I have three more questions I can answer first, and then I'm gonna answer that one for him. But I'm serious. Like, I don't know how I feel. Manolo says new defense coordinator, third one in 3 years. Oof, that's a different conversation. Changing scheme. Oof, going hybrid 3-4 rotational D line. Manolo, stop it. You're speaking too much. Good teams retool. This is new to us. You're not wrong because typically we get a team, completely bring it down and rebuild. Not completely, but for the most part, yeah. Manolo, why can't I focus on splash expensive moves? I know my GM is gonna do one because again, what we talked about earlier, based on his history, he does it every year. One big signing, and you're like, so yeah. What's up, Thirsty? Welcome. Good morning, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Go check him out, guys. Do I have to say it? Yes, because it is awesome content. Go check out Dolphins Thirsty. You're gonna get some awesome content from him. That's for sure. It's guaranteed. Just you know that. It's great content, great chat conversations too over there. So go check them out. Um, but seriously, that's where we're at right now. Guys, hit that like button, guys. We got what almost 75 people. You guys in here? It's awesome between Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. If you guys can do me a favor though, everybody on Twitter, because it doesn't always show me like who's there. Um, if you guys are messaging everything, I am not seeing it. So if you guys have a second, come to YouTube. The link is in my description of my bio on X. Click on it, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and then go right back to Twitter. You know, whale sightings are expensive, yes, and I'm telling you, he does one every year. What's up, Ender? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Much appreciated. So let's continue here. What else I was gonna show you guys? So yeah, so that's where I'm at. C minus. Now, Vicinity had originally asked Misfits, should the Dolphins prioritize signing Waddle or Holland first? Ooh, I think that's actually kind of an easy question for me to answer if I'm going to take one particular position. Okay, 1 second. If we go by based on the draft pick, you have to take care of Holland first. He's not a first round pick, so you don't have the option of the 5th year option like you do Waddle to kind of give you that little extra buffered room. This is it. He's going to be playing in his 4th year, 4th and final year. So if you're already ready to move on from him and you know he's going to, just like how Robert Hunt cost a lot of money and got a massive contract, just like Wilkins got a massive contract. If you already know, okay, this guy is coming up on his contract, 4th year, he's a second rounder, I'm not going to be able to pay him what he wants. I'm gonna try to, offer him what I got right now, but if he's not willing to take it, okay, we're gonna have to move on. I'm drafting a safety. Period. 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 I am drafting his replacement. But Miss Phins, what do you mean draft? We already picked up safeties. Great. I'm drafting the future. I am drafting a safety. Period. I'm drafting a safety. Because that means we won't be moving forward with Holland. So based on where he was drafted, naturally he has to be the first one to be taken care of. If not, what you're gonna end up doing is going through the same situation you just went through this year with Christian Wilkins, Robert Hunt, Brandon Jones, so on and so forth. So to avoid that, if you already know you're gonna be moving on from him, go 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 to the draft and get his replacement right off the bat. Right off the bat. If you're looking to keep him, then you have to sign regardless. And I think this is why I lean so much because of the fact that this is it. He's already playing in his contract year. You know what I mean? So you got to take care of him. Now, if you see a long-term deal with Waddle, right, and you already know you made up your mind that we're not moving forward with Holland, and let me before I get into the Waddle part, let me say this real quick. If you know you're not gonna move off from move forward with Holland, can we trade the man now, please, so we can get a draft pick? That's what I'm looking for. You got to be able to draft a draft pick. Get at least a pick for him. I think he's worth at least a first. If you're not gonna give me no first, I need 2 seconds and a third minimum. Yep. He's young, and going into his contract is very flammable, favorable. You can get him. You can sign for whatever you want. He's reliable. He only had that one injury. Well, his knees are a little banged up, but other than that, for the most part, solid player all around. Young player on an expiring contract. Wow, that's gem for any GM. That's like catnip. So, You trade him and you get your picks. If you know you're not going to move forward, and then you put your money that you would have given Holland and you sign Waddle because Waddle is your Tyreek replacement, period, ladies and gentlemen. Waddle is the guy to sign over Holland. Overall, in my personal opinion. He's the guy to sign over Holland. He is your Tyreek replacement of the future. So not only do you take care of your now in your win now mode, but you take care of your future, extending that window. That if we do need to get rid of Tyreek, guess what? I got Junior already locked and loaded. I already got him booked, and you know he's gonna be way cheaper now than he'll be next time. That means I don't gotta worry about having to get his 5th year option. I don't gotta worry none of that because when you pick up a 5th year option, all that money's guaranteed. We know this with Tua. Tua's 5th year option, which is coming up now, 23.2 million, fully guaranteed. So if you're not gonna move forward with Holland, you must sign Waddle this offseason to an extension because he'll be way cheaper now than later. Now, don't get me wrong. This draft is super deep in wide receivers. Super deep. It all depends. Do you want to give yourself a little wiggle room of, okay, I want to give a 2 year window, you know? Okay, then you're going to have to still sign someone else so you can have for the future. If you already got that dude in the house, he already knows what you're doing, knows the system, knows all of this, and will be cheaper to sign him now than in 2 years. Once that cap number goes astronomically high in the next 2 years, that's when you sign him. So priority wise, overall, Waddle's is the side, in my opinion. Absolutely. Disrupted. He's still young. He's still developing. There's lots he still needs to learn. But learning all this from literally the guy you want him to learn from, which is the identical player, him, just older, more experienced, a winner. That's what you want. So I'm gonna go with Waddle being the guy that's a must to prioritize. But if you're gonna go based on their draft picks, where they were drafted, Holland has to be the first one if you want to keep both. If you don't care about Holland, trade him now. Let's get some picks. Let's get some bodies in here. They're gonna be younger, and we don't have to pay them. That way, you don't have to try to bank on getting a 3rd round pick that some random team is willing to pay your old dude that money. You solidify the pick now, you're good. You're already doing both. Building for the future, having that stopgap and flex for the now. That's where I'm at with that. I think it's a great question, but I feel like I needed to do it that way in order for me to really get you guys' opinion with it. Let's see here. It's one or the other. Yeah. Matt Hatter says Holland. That's who you prioritize. I get it. Manolo says Wilkins, Hot, ABG, or Waddle, Holland, Phillip. That's what the choice is. Yeah, AVG. That's what was missing. I was like, who am I missing? It's AVG. That's why. Baby Thor, as I like to call him. Yeah. So, Waddle, Holland, Phillips Wilkins Hunt AVG. I go by experience, guys, and I get that Water Holland and Fillers have great upside. I would go Wilkins Hunt AVG. Experience. When the goings gets tough, you're gonna bunker down. You're gonna do what you need to do. Experience. That's what I go by. Thank you for answering my question. My pleasure. That's why I wanted to make sure I didn't miss the questions. I got a couple more questions I'm gonna answer too, because I know you guys had this. Wilkins was overrated. Sealer was just as good, if not better. I don't know if not better. You have to understand Wilkins was raw talent. Sealer is more of learned talent, if that makes sense. Sealer was not as good, but he was productive. He was as productive. And even if maybe there was a chink here or there where he was a little bit better than Wilkins, because overall Wilkins was, sorry, my throat. Wilkins was just raw talent, and, and it was raw developed talent. And this year, he was able to go ahead and get yes, later on today. Yes, I can. Right now, I got a couple things to do this morning. So, but but that's where I'm at when it comes to that. Well, great topic, guys. Absolutely great topics. Let me get the other question here real quick. Uh, Keynes asked a good question. Miss Fitz, why hasn't the backup QB been addressed yet? And are there any upgrades at the position? Dude, you're really trying to go down a serious rabbit hole that I've been trying to avoid, honestly. I'm working hard. This voice is working hard today because it was working. This voice was working hard all weekend. I was having fun. Um, but as far as the backup, look, we have two solid backups. Let's be honest. One guy that we're developed, um, he's in year three in the same scheme. He's still developing. He's he's getting better in my opinion. You know, it's just that he's still developing. You can't just automatically like just because you may not like how one or two things turned out to be, during his playing time, that he's just a bum and a wash. Not at all, people. Tua Tagovailoa is a phenomenal backup. Nah, just kidding. I knew some of y'all thought I was going there, but no, I was actually talking about Skyler. Skyler being drafted by Mike McDaniel. He's been going now. What is this going to be? His third year into the system, right? Just like Tua. Um, he's still developing. I told you guys where I have him. To me, he's gonna be like if we can have him be our Matt Moore, our solid backup for the next 10 years, man. You're golden as a team, golden. So we gotta continue. I'm not getting rid of Skyler. He's still my guy. Am I getting a quarterback? No, this quarterback class sucks in my opinion. Whoa, Miss Fins. What do you mean, generational talent? Caleb will bust. Be mad at me all you want. I don't like him. I never did like his play, anyways. And I'm very critical about players who play when they have insanely good talent around them. I'm like, I don't know. I like guys that have to go through adversity. That gotta really go through some real teams, and they may not have the best players in their team, but somehow they manage to get over the hump, and they manage to still will their team to a win. Those are the guys that get me excited. Those are the guys I'm looking at, and those guys tend to get drafted high. They tend to be drafted third, fourth, fifth round. That's the guys that I like in QB position. I don't like the guys that literally have that but starters, NFL starters in their team. Like, no, you don't know what it is to have to struggle through things. I don't like that. Give me a second, guys. Sorry, guys. I didn't want to have to have you guys hear this. I had to clear my nose. Man, stuffy, super stuffy. I can barely breathe. Well, I breathe a little bit now, so we're good. We're back. One second. Let's clear. Okay, we're much better now. Let me. We're back. So yeah. Now this is another thing you have to consider as well, guys. We're still signing to a contract. At least that's the plan. That's what they're telling us, right? So I don't think that we're in a rush in getting a backup. I think that the team sees, they saw what they got in their backups. And let's be real, I blame McDaniel for their lack of success more than the players themselves. Lack of preparation from McDaniel. A lack of listen. Not everybody gets to go to training camp. I have for the last 3 years. This is going to be my fourth year going to training camp. My fourth year going to training camp this off season. I've seen our coaches, and actually, I used to go to training camps when Flores was here. Before I did all this, so yeah, I think they see enough. Plus, you have to consider, okay, what free agent quarterbacks are available that you're gonna want, because you're gonna want a backup that's a veteran, in my opinion. I wouldn't want a backup that's a rookie. No, unless I already have a veteran QB1, then I want a rookie backup just so I can develop him too, right? But if I got somebody that's not a veteran with 10 plus years in the league, no. I want somebody that's solid, similar skill set, so that way there's not a huge drop off. If QB1 goes down, QB2 and 3, they're able to go ahead and kind of continue it. Let me see here. In Sky we trust. Yes, I do. Hey, what's up? Dolphins Yards with Dub MC. How you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome. Backup QB would be the best job in the world. Straight chilling, getting millions. Dude, Matt Moore. Nothing but millions. Like, you guys have to understand, ladies and gentlemen. Even as a backup quarterback, right? You're going to be proficient still. You're still gonna practice with the team every week. You're still gonna get ready every single game because you never know when your games are. So those guys are prepared. Just because they're on the bench, that doesn't mean that they're not prepared to go in at any time. You're looking at them with if you're looking at and forget Dolphins. Look at the NFL. Every bench, You're gonna have the QB room essentially all the same together. Hey, listen, I noticed this. Why? Because the QB will have the same QB as another QB. So look, I saw you do this in this play. This is what I saw over here. Try it. This guy is coming in. It's gonna allow this other guy to roll out, and you'll be able to get him on this play. Those things, it's like having a second set of eyes. So you're gonna have at least a cohesive QB team or QB staff. You guys are gonna be in that laptop, just or pad, whatever. eh, You know, checking out plays and discussing certain things that you each are seeing. So that way, the next time the offense is on the field, you're able to get better and be able to move the ball down the field. But yeah, bro, where in the world? What job in the world are you gonna make $2 million sitting on your tush for 17 games? But you mean to tell me I get none of the stress because I'm not the starter, and I still get to do my job, stay healthy, get prepared, blah 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 blah, and I'm making a few milli a year? Man, I want to start. I wanna, yes, I want to start. But hey, listen. We all got bills to pay, and you know what? If you're good enough as a backup, you could be in the league for 10, 12, 15 years as a backup. $2 million here, $5 million there, $12 million 2 year contract. By the time, thank you, BMACD. You're making my point. By the time you come out, you make 5 million here, 10 there. You know what I mean? Depending on the team, how much money they have, you making 10 years. That's what that could add up easily to 40 to 60 million dollars in 10 years. You're not making that in a 9 to 5. You're not making, man. Are you kidding me? Come on, like it's not even a question. You know, Finn Saturday says Tyler Huntley would have been an upgrade at the backup QB position, even Tyra Taylor. But this is the thing. Tyra Taylor's kind of like a Teddy Bridgewater to me. I think Tyler Huntley though, because of his youth, I would have picked him over Tyrod. And the only reason why I say the youth part when it comes to, even though I said I prefer a veteran, you know what I mean? Huntley has been in the year for several years. Did you see what the man did with Baltimore when what's his name went down? Lamar went down. He kept moving the ball forward. I agree with you. Huntley was probably be. I'll switch out Mike White for him. You know, he's a mobile quarterback, something we don't have in Tua. Argue with me all you want. I don't know if you watch the same games as I do, but he doesn't move. Which, whatever, protect yourself, right? Cool. But I would say it might though change the dynamic of the offense too much, which is why I think they like a guy like Mike White that won't change it as much. Yeah, yeah, we'll see. No feeling says you gotta side both Holland and Waddle. They are core players on both sides of the ball, but safety's not getting paid, so it'd be beneficial to lock up Holland now while the market is low on the position, which I totally understand. Weren't we saying the same thing about Hunt and Wilkins last year? Just say, just say with my Adorable. St. Patrick's nails. Eh, it depends on what you're looking for, guys. It depends on what you're looking for. Misfits, I really do love your show a lot. Always good vibes in here. That's all we do. We just have fun. We enjoy ourselves here, you know? Ryan AP says, no. With two knees injuries and prior injury history, let me finish what you're really saying. No, you do not sign Holland. Oh, we're having a back and forth. Do you guys see what I see? Because Ryan is right into exactly what I was saying earlier. Well, Holland depends on what you're looking for. If Holland is so underrated and there's such high value, that means I could get an even bigger pick. Give me that first round pick for Holland and trade him now before the draft. Trade him now before the draft. Let's not try to have him do bet on himself and then come out here like Robert Hunt year 5. Oh, we don't have you? You're an unrestricted free agent? Oh, no. Look at that. So we're going to lose you to get nothing back. Oh, but we might get a 5th round for him or a 6th round. Maybe in comp picks. Get out of here. Guys, we gotta take our homer hats off sometimes and put in our football hats. Get the hat reference because of my hat wall. Logo over players. And with the knee injuries, the other injuries, Michelle stole the words right out of my hand. If Greer is the GM, and we both quote, Holland has earned the right to be a free agent, end quote, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? We're not off. Yeah, no, I see. Good morning, yeah. Welcome, welcome. How you doing, buddy? I see you, Tony. I see you too. How you doing? Good. Wow. So we're trading Holland now. Listen, the question was posed by Phins. Who should we? Who should we prioritize in resigning? Holland or Waddle? And the way I answered it was simple. If you're going strictly under draft position, it has to be Holland because Holland is not a first round pick. You can't pick up the 5th year option. And he's essentially playing on his contract year, his last year of his contract, rookie contract. So if you're looking for him for the future, as part of your young core, you gotta sign him now this season. If he's not going to be your future, then you trade him now and get something. Period. Period. You have to get something for him. Guys, we got almost 100 people in here. Shout out to everybody in here. Thank you so much for coming through. Please do me a favor, hit that like button, guys. I see, man, so many people on Twitter. X. All of you guys, thank you so much for coming through. If you do me a favor, take 15 seconds, come over here to YouTube, click the link on my X profile. It'll take you directly to it. And all you gotta do is just hit the subscribe button. Guys, we're only, I think, 20 people away from getting to our 1,300 subs. Our next mini goal. Help me out, guys. If half of you guys subscribe from Twitter, we'll be able to get there in no time. Literally like today. So if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and click that link in the description and come over here to YouTube and subscribe. Hit the like button. It is absolutely free and it helps us so much, guys. Like so much. Okay? And yes, I am trading him right now. I'm trading him right now because I am telling you, if he does not get signed, stop with thinking we're gonna get hometown discounts or guys are gonna stay playing with us. You must learn. Look at Christian Wilkins just did. Look at what Robert Hahn just did. Look at what AVG just did. And you mean to tell me, oh, Holland is gonna be the one that's gonna stay here because he loves the team, loves play for the city? You got $100 million for 6 years. Here we go, and he's gone. And then again, we get nobody and no picks for him. I'll tell you right now, he's got an upside. He's young, expiring contract. It is the best time to trade Holland if he's not part of your future. Period. It is. Right now is the best, best time. He's on the upwards. Man, I would play that 99-yard return touchdown. I'll play that puppy in a loop. Do you see what my man does here? Hello? Let me get that first. Thank you. Have you been talking to to Lewis, Miss Fitz? No, sir. Although some people may not know this, I have my own mind. I can do my own analysis. And it's not that hard to see. If he's not part of your future, trade him down. I don't have to. We just went through this garbage with Christian Wilkins, Hunt, and AVG. Are we going to go through that next year? And this is just 1 year, guys. We've gone through this before with other players. I'm just giving you the most recent situation right now. What Trey? Uh, nope. We keep the guys who demand more money. Thanks, Axe. Man, you're not wrong there, Michelle. You are not wrong there. Trey says this fast base is crazy. Trading a core centerpiece to our defense on the blackened. Oh, hold on, wait. Sorry, I can barely breathe. Give me a second, guys. Thank you for that, guys. Whew. It's kind of funny as I'm blowing my nose. I can almost smell the beach again. I think I got Key West inside of me. It's awesome. Bill Trey says this fan base is crazy. Trading a core centerpiece of our defense on the on the back end where we already. Oh, you mean the back line? Got it. Where we're already thin out. I get it, dude. I get it. Draft a safety. Draft his replacement. Bring him in. Trade him at the deadline. I don't care. You trade him now or trade him at the deadline. Get something for this man before we lose him to nothing, which always happens. We lucked out that Christian Wilkins and Robert Hunt got those massive contracts that are going to give us 2 third-round picks, comp picks. But do you realize that for every player we've lost, they're also attached to comp picks? But wonder why we never get those comp picks. Because Chris Greer always gets his little splash pick up players or whatever. Always, always. I'm still waiting for that move to happen. He does what he does. And it's not crazy. If he's not part of your future, trade him now where he's highly valued. The best time for us to have traded Xavier Howard was right after he got those 10 interceptions. And people forget, and this is why I always bring it. Do you realize that J.C. Jackson had 9 that year? Whoa, double digits interception. He had 9. What X did, although awesome, the other dude had 9. And I think he missed a game too that season. But I don't know. Football, apparently. Come on, guys. The way you gotta see a team, whether it's your favorite team or another team, is know that no player in a team will be in that team for 20 years. That's a guarantee. Guarantee. Okay? So if no player is going to be here for 20 years, then everybody's tradable. I don't care who it is. Tom Brady, who won 6 rings. They were trying to trade him. And he said, "Oh, you're not going to sign me again? I'm a free agent? Deuces." Wait, Tony has been on the Trey Holland train? Oh, I guess I missed the train. My bad. I figured you meant back end, yeah. Timothy says, I don't think we get a first for Holland, maybe a second or third. Listen, if somebody's willing to give me 2 seconds for Holland, trade him right now. Like this morning, I'm trading him. Like literally this morning, I'm trading for 2 seconds. Don't let it be 2 seconds in this draft too. Ooh, ooh. Bye. Thank you so much, Snowman. No worries, Trey. I figured that's what you meant. Thanks, Dolphins, y'all. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know. It's just for some reason I'm like stuffy. So, yeah. Ryan says long term contracts should become extinct in professional sports. Players aren't going to stay with teams 5 plus years. Teams want to win now rather than build something. Not all teams. Teams are different. Teams are different. Good morning, Mark. Morning, Miss Fans. Your GM is so horrible, and the main reason the Dolphins' employment of 23 years. Oh, in his Dolphins' employment of 23 years, you have done nothing. Yeah, can't argue that. Ryan said, "Not a 3 year contract seems like a 5 to 10 year contract. Loyalty to an organization is rare nowadays." But don't put this on the players not being loyal. The owners aren't loyal to these players. Oh my God, he just signed a $250 million contract. 97 guaranteed. That means that's a $97 million contract. Come on, guys. This is why I don't fault the players for wanting their money. Don't give me the fluff. The fluff doesn't work. All that fluff money is fake. No one plays the entirety of their contract to get the full value of it. Why? Because typically they get moved, they get reworked, or something happens. That's how the owners treat it slash GMs. Okay, then I'm gonna make sure I get my money, and so you go get your money. It's a two-way street. The owners are not loyal to players, and players are not loyal to the organization. Period. Once the owners are loyal to the players, players are gonna be loyal again. It used to be that way, ladies and gentlemen, but now that you got this cookie cutter, oh my God, there's so much more athletic nowadays. Like you can't even compare it. Players nowadays are so much more athletic than like these older generation. I can't even talk about it. Sometimes, oh Lord, I can't. I can't. I can't. Did I say Waddle and Tua? Y'all, can somebody correct Tony here? Cause I'm pretty sure I didn't say Tua or Waddle, but okay. You must not have watched the show, sir. Thank you very much. And yeah, everybody's tradable. I don't care who you are. So preach, misfits. Thanks. Justice Simmons out there looking for a trade and can't get one. Holland with two bad knees ain't getting you. Oh, okay, fine. Technically, I said nobody's safe. Yeah, nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. You're right, Tony. It's 100% truth. I have no problem. I stand on that. Nobody's safe. So now, let me talk about this one subject that I thought it's not Dolphins related, but I have to talk about it. Yo, the Steelers and their QB drama. Now, Chicago was offered by multiple teams, according to experts or whatever, that wanted Fields for the backup position. But he said no, he didn't want to go to those teams. He said he wanted to either stay or go to the Steelers. The Steelers being one of them. They did right by him and moved to the Steelers, right? But what they did wrong with was Mason Rudolph and Pickett. Pickett didn't know. Pickett essentially was slotted to be the starter for the Steelers this upcoming season. He didn't know about Russ. And they brought in Ross. The thing is, the Steelers told him he was going to be the starter this season. And then they brought in Russ. So he said, oh, so I'm not going to be the starter. He's already dealt with Trubisky with this. He's already dealt with this. He's like, I don't want to do that. You're gonna tell me one thing and then not do like no. So he requested a trade and got traded. Ended up at Philly. He didn't know he was gonna get traded to Philly, but he ended up getting traded. So no, Chicago Bears did right by Fields, trading him to a team that he actually wanted to go to, which was the Steelers. Good for him. But it kind of sucks because I'm not gonna lie. I wanted Kenny Pickett to be the starter. I thought Kenny Pickett just like Tua needs to continue to develop. And to me, the best way to develop is by playing on the field. And unfortunately, he's not gonna get that opportunity in Philly, obviously, because he's gonna be the backup. And the opportunity he did have, essentially, they kind of said once Russell Wilson came in, he would be the starter. He wasn't gonna have the opportunity either. So yeah, but it wasn't Fields that got done dirty. It was more Kenny Pickett and Mason Rudolph. So it's kind of a bummer. I'm not gonna lie, because I really did enjoy. I enjoyed Pickett, but yo, the Steelers. That guy, the Steelers are so annoying. I hope my brother's not listening, but they're annoying because I love the team actually, not just because of him, because I love the organization. The organization, they're really good at drafting. They're really good at developing. And they are the definition of consistent consistently long winning and success. And I like that, you know? What what I don't like is that they're in the AFC and we always gotta deal with them, man. They're always gonna fight for a playoff spot. That's a less of a playoff spot for us. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I don't care about nothing right now. You rinse and repeat the roster. That's funny. Morning, Esther. Steelers know what to rid of veterans. Yes, that they do. What's up, Dad Dean? Welcome, buddy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. B McD says our fan base would have stuck with Pickett. I wanted them to stay with Pickett, so yeah. Sorry, guys. 1 second. I can't stand this. Whew. I'm telling you, this sucks having to blow my nose every 2 minutes. Lord. What's up, D? Look at all those emojis. What's up, Carlos? How you doing, buddy? Y'all coming into the tail end because I'm getting ready to get out of here. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I think that this was a lot of fun today. I just want to give you guys my Monday updates, kind of reminding you guys, of what the team is doing so far. This is where we're at again with our picks, where we have them. And as far as if you guys want to see our updated roster, I got it here for us. And this is shout out to OLADs. If you our lads, sorry, it gives you kind of hard to see because it's kind of small. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, but you get to go ahead and you kind of see the offense and see where we're at right now. If you want to go with the offense as a starter, we got our wide receivers. Right now, they have obviously Tyreek 1, Jalen 2. They got Eric Ezukama listed as our third wide receiver, but we'll see. Then you got Braxton Berrios, wide receiver 4, Braylon Sanders, and Anthony Schwartz. And then Matthew Sexton as well. That's our wide receiver core. It's awful, that did. Awful. But I don't have allergies. I think the changing in the temperature because I think there's gonna be a storm coming. So maybe because I was so hot in the Key West, and then now I'm back in the cold because it's kind of freezing in my house. I think that's messed me up. So ugh. I know, Manolo, I got that last one. I'm gonna close out with that one. Thank you, Dolphins Thursday. I appreciate you. um, try on any. Yeah, we'll see. Usually I try to do like super spicy food. Not too spicy because then I can't even taste nothing. But yeah. Um. So that's our wide receiver core. As far as our O line, just to give you guys an update, because again, I like to give you guys updates. So far, who we have in our left guard, we've got Lester Cotton, left guard, Teron Armstead, our left tackle. Well, technically, Teron is our left tackle. Ryan Hayes is his backup. Lester Cotton is our only left guard. We got Aaron Brewer as our center, and his backup is Liam Eichenberg. Remember, we picked up Brewer, so that was a good pickup to see. What's up, Esther? Hot tea. Ooh, you know what? I do have hot tea at home. Yeah, listen, thank you guys. Thank you for the ideas. It's just I'm like stuffed right here. It's awful. Then we have our right guard. We have Robert Jones that we signed back, and we got Chris Jason Hines. Then our right tackle we got Austin Jackson that we signed up last year to a 3-year contract, and we got Keon Smith as his backup, right? Then our tight ends room, we have five of them right now. We got Johnu Smith that we just brought in, Durham Smythe, tight end two, Julian Hills listed as tight end three, Jody Fortson, who we just picked up, tight end four, and Tanner Carter as our fifth tight end. Remember, guys, a lot of these guys are going to be cap bodies because we need our 90 players. Okay. Then in the quarterback room is the same. Tua is number one, Mike White number two, Skylar Thompson number three. Our running back room is Raheem Mostert RB1, Achan RB2, Ahmed, who we just re-signed, is RB3 right now, and then Jeff Wilson Jr. RB4, and we still have Chris Brooks as well as RB5. And we got our fullback, Alec Ingold, right? That's the offense. Let's go over to defense. So right now we got Sack Sealer as our left defensive end. We got Jonathan Harris that we just picked up, and we have Isaiah Mack. Listed as his backups. Then we got as our nose tackle Benito Jones and his backup Brandon Pilley. And our right defensive end we got the Deshaun Head, Neville Gallimore, and the Davion Nixon as their backups. As our left of outside linebacker, we got Jalen Phillips, but he's hurt. We got Good as his backup and Zeke Vandenberg as our third straight. And our left inside linebacker, we got David Long Jr. We picked up Anthony Walker Jr. Ha! They're both juniors. That's actually kind of funny. Uh, we just picked him up, and then obviously Channing Tindall, he's listed as the third. Then we got Jordan Brooks as our right inside linebacker, and Duke Riley behind him. Our right outside linebacker, we got Chubb, but he injured. Barrett, who's his backup, and Quentin Bell, who's his third string. Then we got our quarterback room, and I'm gonna go left and right because this just makes sense. On our left side, we got Kendall Fuller, a starter, Kev Smith as his backup, and Ethan Bonner as the third string. On our right corner, we got Jalen Ramsey and Nick Needham as his backup. Then, as our safeties, we got our strong safeties in Jordan Poyer and Elijah Campbell, and Javon Holland as our only free safety right now. In the nickel position, nickel back, because, anyways, we got Cater Cole, who is the starter, and then we got Sarad Neal as the backup in that nickel back. And then when you go to special teams, guys, we got Jake Bailey, who we re-signed. We got Jason's Money Sanders. We got Blake Ferguson as our long snapper. So we got our punter, which is Jake Bailey, our kicker, which is Jason Sander, and our long snapper, Blake Ferguson. Our holder, thank God, is Jake Bailey, which we needed to. We needed to keep that marriage between him and Sanders because we learned this time from our previous mistake when we got rid of Matt Hawk, who was the holder to Sanders. It took him like half a year for him to get semi decent again. So, yeah, I'm glad they learned and they brought him back. And then our kickoff. Our kicker for the kickoff is going to be Jason Sanders. And then our punt return and kick return right now, Braxton Berrios is listed as both, with Mostert being a kick return as his backup. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to go ahead and give you guys an update so you guys got exactly where we're at right now. So you got an update today just to recap on the cap itself. We have $4.5 million of cap space so far this season. We have only 56 players signed right now in the season. I just walked you through each room. So you're able to see both offense, defense, starters, backups, and third strings. Okay, and special teams as well. We still have free agents or guys to work cap casualties. That will be Jonathan Harrison, Connor Williams. But you already know Connor Williams already stated he's not looking to come back until he's healthy. Tyler Crouch was another one. Justin Houston, Melvin Ingram, and Robbie Chosen are still out there. Chase Claypool, Kendall Lamb, still out there, still free agents. Justin Bethel, Bruce Irving, Calvin Munson. You could hear my voice is different. Oh Lord, Isaiah Wynn, Eli Apple, and River Craycraft are all still out there who were officially cap casualties. They're free agents as well. Now I don't know if you guys saw this. Xavier Howard still hasn't been picked up. He was a cap casualty. Emmanuel Akba was also a cap casualty. He still hasn't been picked up. Keon Cross had also a cap casualty. He also hasn't been picked up yet. So those three guys that we had to cut because of the cap, they're still available. Okay. Deshaun Elliott, who was a free agent, he got picked up. Um, Cedric Wilson also got picked up, and Jerome Baker as well, which I just saw that he is going to Seattle. I'm happy for him getting a job. You know what I mean? He's a great guy and great talent. You know, just dealing with a couple of injuries as of late, so that's kind of a bummer. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll see. Let's see here. Now I got asked this question, Miss Fizz. Any special places you visited in Key West? Man, there's so many, too many to count. I'll tell you this: Hog's Breath, awesome place, great place to go. Their fish taco, amazing. Then this super cool pool restaurant place, Dante's. That was also pretty cool. Up and down Duval Street, we went to the original key lime pie bakery where they created the key lime pie. They even have a plaque, man. I was like, oh my god, they got a plaque. Like I thought it was the coolest thing. Like I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Like they literally created the key lime pie. I couldn't believe it. Like that that was so cool. Like yeah, yeah. 1893 is what I think the plaque said, if I'm not mistaken. 1893. I thought, what? This is like historic, man. And yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, that plaque said 1856. Hold up, I need to see this bigger because I can't see this tiny. Yep, 1856. Birthplace of Key Lime Pie, Key West, Florida. That's awesome. It's actually pretty good. And I don't like key lime. My dad loves key lime. Too tardy for me. But that specific one, is pretty good. But if you're ever in Key West, to be honest with you, you're going to literally see it everywhere. All Key West has key lime pie, you know? 1856. Wow, dude, like it's super awesome. And there was a few other places as well. I truly enjoyed Key West, man. What a fun trip. I'm telling you. It was definitely a fun trip for sure. I enjoyed it. And I suggest, listen, if you ever get an opportunity to go to Key West. Like it's beautiful, beautiful. Go to the southernmost point. You know what I mean? I've been to Key West multiple times, but it's just fun every time I go. I'm going back again later this year. So yeah, it's an awesome place to go. It really, really, you walk everywhere. It's so much fun. Like so much fun. Man, I got to swim with dolphins and stuff, snorkel and whatever. It was great. So I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Daddy says, "Would you like to have win or lamb back?" That's a tough one. That's a tough one because I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I might want Kendall Lamb back because I just don't trust. I don't trust Toronto to be able to play multiple games. AB, good morning, AB. Trey Fantanu or Tarlis Fuaga? I 21. Oof. They're both good. I think I might go Fautanu. That's the player I looked at a little bit more than Fuaga. But to be honest with you, I want to trade back from the 21st pick. Like seriously, I want to trade back for the 21st pick. Like that's to me, I don't see value in picking there right now unless it's generational talent. That's where I'm at right now. So, but let me see. Ah, yeah. Guys, I'm gonna be uploading a video. I had the. It was so cool because for the boat that we were in, I was able to take a video, and I was like, "Well, here are the Miami Dolphins O line. It was five Dolphins perfectly lined up. I'm like, y'all are, thank you. Oh, here's the right tackle, right guard, center, left tackle, and left guard. Man, it was so funny. I loved it. I'm telling you, I loved it. Yeah, but ladies and gentlemen, again, I'm Miss Fins. This is Miss Fins. Do me a favor, continue to hit that like button, guys. Share, subscribe, let everybody else know we're live, obviously. If you're catching the replay, I appreciate all of you guys coming through. Everybody on Twitter and Twitch, do me a favor if you haven't done so already and you're not subscribed. On my ex bio, there's a link to my YouTube channel. If you guys can take a second after the show, come back. We only need 20 more people to get to 1,300, and that is our next goal. And I can't do this without you guys. It helps to grow the channel. It helps to do so much more. Um, and it really is it's a great way to show your support. So if you guys could do me a favor and do that, man, thank you so much. It will literally take you not even 10 seconds. Once you click it, two, three, click, four, you're done. 5 seconds. Once you click that link, 5 seconds later, you could click subscribe, hit the like button for me. It's phenomenal. You can hit the little bell notification so you can see it. Because you can catch Miss Fitz Monday to Friday, every Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern, guys. Okay, just know that I will be switching back to an hour show. Because I don't know if I can continue to do these 2 hour shows. I've been able to like move my schedule around, which has allowed me to make these longer shows, but it's kind of tough right now. But guys, again, what in the Monday? Like literally, what in the Monday? Like, welcome back to what in the Monday? Or for today. Miami Dolphins updates, guys. We definitely had an awesome show today. Shout out to all of our members. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. You guys keep it going. It really does help out the channel so much, like so much. And I appreciate it immensely. Great show as usual. Thank you so much, Dean. I appreciate you and all of your family. You guys are such a blessing, honestly. Such a blessing. So thank you guys. I'm gonna go take care of this stuffy nose. But you guys, let me tell you something. It's Monday. I call it Money Monday. Today's the best day of the week. Why? Because it's the day we got. Let's start out this week on an awesome note. Have fun. Be glad. If something bothers you, something upsets you, take a minute. Take yourself out of the situation if you can. Go do something else. Free up your mind. Then come back to it. But come back to it with a positive attitude that yes, we can tackle this on. And you'll see things might look up to. You never know. You know what I mean? All I know is God only knows perfect timing. I'm telling you right now, and God has blessed me so much. It's been such a it's been such a blessing. Like all I can say is just thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Baruch Hashem, Baruch Hashem, Baruch Hashem. Thank you. That's all I can say. Because every day above ground is a blessing. And to spend time with my family is a blessing. Every day I get to do what I do for work is a blessing. Every day that I do here with you guys is a blessing. I literally started the show because I wanted other people besides my family to talk about the Dolphins, and I get to have great conversations with you guys every day. And it's just a blessing. And everybody that donates to the channel becomes a member, man, you might not feel like you're making a difference, but you really are making a difference, and it really does help out the channel. And all those donations, even if it's 99 cents, it doesn't even matter. Everything I'm just so grateful that you would take your hard-earned time and money to bless me, because it just lets me know that what I'm doing is good and that you guys enjoy it. And I always say, if I can make somebody chuckle at least once, I feel like I did my job for the day. If I could bring a smile to somebody, I feel like I'm doing my job today. But I'm gonna lie, those fans I met yesterday, man, made my day. Made my day. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. And you never know when you don't catch them as fans. I'll tell you that. but but I appreciate all of you guys. Got fans all over the world, man. Fans in France, Germany, England, Brazil, New Zealand, Australia, my lord, Samoa, Guam, Hawaii. I know that's America, but it's far from East Florida. So I appreciate all the fans all over the 50 states and U.S. territories. Yeah, even I got fans in Puerto Rico too, and a bunch of other states too. Like it's awesome. I appreciate it. Seriously. Thank you. Praying for you. Get better soon. Thank you. Appreciate it, that Dean. You are a blessing for us in the morning. Thank you. You earned everything and deserve these accolades. I appreciate it. Honestly, there is no Misfits show without you guys. You know what I mean? You see this right here? Misfits channel? It only happens because you guys support it. And you guys say, yes, we love this content and we want to hear more. And I'm just blessed to have the opportunity to continue to do this. Hey, give you guys updates, give you my opinions, let you know, hey, this beat writer's saying this, that beat writer's saying that. This is what the fans want. Like tomorrow, you know what? Put it at the end of the show. Put it in the comment section because tomorrow I want to hear from you guys specifically. Uh, specifically, any fan-driven players you guys want? Cause there's a ton of them. Oh my God, Michelle. Yeah, Michelle, that's hilarious. Miss Fizz has earned the right, her right to be a free agent YouTuber. Okay, Greer. Thanks, I appreciate it. Yo, yeah, that's funny. Man, I got greered. Lord, I got greered. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for everything. Enjoy your very beautiful days. You guys are awesome. You guys are great. And know this, keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. I don't know who needed to hear that, but somebody needed to hear that. Keep moving forward because you can do it. No matter how hard it may seem. Keep moving forward. And you'll see, little by little, you get to where you want to be. So, anyways, go Fins, Fins up. Love you guys. Take care. We'll catch you tomorrow. Like always, take care and bye bye.